And a look behind the curtain here. Final preparations for the challenge ahead. Hoping to come out of the gates strong. Welcome, folks, to what promises to be a great Tuesday night. And a chance here to check out some stats for Stephon Castle.
And the biggest takeaway when you look at his numbers is how good his three-point shooting has been the past 5 games. He's finding the open spots on the perimeter, and when he's getting good looks, boy, he is not missing.
And the starting group for the Spurs. Filling the perimeter spots are Castle and Vassell. And Benyama's out there with Josh Hart. And it's MP in at the point guard.
And I just love how Butler uses that pick and roll. Whatever the defense gives him, he takes.
So great when you're in the first game of a back-to-back. How much focus slips into already looking towards the second game?
Well, from a player's perspective, not much. But from the view of a coach, it has to creep in some in terms of making sure you don't overplay your stars.
Pass to Bender. With nobody on him, he carries the jumper.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Now, here's MP. Last time out, he had 38 points. And Wembanyama throws it down.
The problem with Wemby is how do you guard someone that doesn't have to jump to dunk?
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to talk with Jordy Fernandez for a minute. Well, no surprise, we started chatting about Victor Wembanyama, and I asked what the plan was there, and Coach said with a shrug, stay on him and hope for the best. What can you do? So still no magic answers for how to slow down a unique threat like Wemby on the floor. Kevin, back to you.
And as always, Allie, great job. Thank you. And Wembanyama throws it down.
How about the vision from MP? In the pick and roll, that's very encouraging to see.
So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. RJ, we have never seen a player like Victor Wembanyama. In your opinion, what's his potential?
Wemby has so much potential, it's scary. The number one thing that can stop him from being one of the greats of all times, in my opinion, is injury. After that, there is nothing that is stopping him from being one of the most dominant physical specimens we've ever seen.
That one's not going to go. Last outing for San Antonio, it was a loss to Milwaukee. Pass to Traore for the three. That one, no good. Good defense by MP. And it's sent back by Kessler. Wembanyama gets the bucket. Nets have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. And here's Bender. Kessler, a screen on Castle. Bender the pass to Kessler. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
And RJ, you played 7 seasons in a Nets uniform. The most with any of your teams.
Yeah, it was a great way to start my career, consistently in the playoff picture. It was really the most sustained success that the franchise has enjoyed.
Armstrong's checked in for Butler. San Antonio also making some changes. Champagne's checked in, and Anunoby subbed in for Vassell. MP passes to Wembanyama. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game.
How about he has yet to miss 4-4 to start?
On the wing, Green. Pass to Kessler. Anunoby against Green. 5 to shoot. Here's Bender. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
They set the screen down low, and that one is stuffed right through.
Yeah, he earned that one. I mean, taking the hit and still able to get that one to go down.
The Spurs shooting their first free throw of the evening, and so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy. Brooklyn making some changes. Childress is checked in, and it's Madsen in for Armstrong. San Antonio also making some changes. Ayton comes in for Victor Wembanyama, and it's Harper in for Castle. Here's Traore, still without a basket. Outside, Green. Childress with a screen for Green. Off target from three-point range. For San Antonio, they've gone 6 of 8 in the game so far. A very solid start for them.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
And the foul called on MP. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Jimmy Butler is out there with Bennett. Then there's Traore. Then there's Demon. And it's Green in at the small forward position. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn.
There is no stopping that. Wembanyama with the forceful finish.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against Milwaukee was outstanding. He picked up 38 points and moved the ball well, feeding the hot hands. And the entire NBA talking about his performance. It was that special. Can he do it again? We'll see, guys.
Great stuff as always, Allie. Thank you. In stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
Expect them to go to him early and often. Don't want to let that hot hand go to waste.
Nets trail by 7. Pass to Bennett from beyond the arc. Rebounded by Castle. Last outing for the Nets. They won that game against the Cavaliers. Now, here's MP. Here's Wembanyama. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
The Nets working the ball around now. Then at the pass to Butler. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Bender is checked in for the Nets. And San Antonio with the change here, too. Bryant's checked in. Here's Demon. He's got 7. Traore gets the bucket.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
On the wing, MP. They get it back. The kick out to Harper. Good, and it's Bryant picking up the assist. Harper's got the lead up to 9 now for the Spurs. Nets have gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Pass to Green. Over Bryant. Green, no luck.
Right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
And, Greg, you watch Jalen Green. So much upside potential.
Yeah, he can be streaky, but one of the most combustible scorers in the league. When he's on, he can take over single-handedly.
Now, here's Bender. Last game with 30 points. 5 on the clock. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
The Nets shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And they've shot the ball well this season in terms of their attempts, 81%.
Free throw good. Bender. Walker Kessler, he's checked in for Demon. Then for the Spurs. Hart, he's checked in for Bryant. And it's Vassell in for Castle. Both shots good from the strike.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
Harper kicks to MP. MP strong inside.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
There's 37 seconds left in the first half. Pass to Kessler. Here's Traore, covered by MP. Bender, and good, as it just snugs right down through the net. 23 seconds left in the first half of the game. It's MP attacking. Out to the right wing. Harper the pass to MP. Here's Wembanyama. Misses from close range.
Gotta applaud the defensive effort. It's not easy to stop him getting in the lane like that.
And so it's the San Antonio Spurs ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Veering off topic a bit, I wanted to ask you guys, who would you say is the best trash talker of all time?
Man, there's been a...
And turning our attention to the first half, a positive start for the Spurs.
They have been so careful.
That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game, Kevin Harlan.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. We're seeing a tremendous game from Victor Wembanyama.
And he was an absolute monster on the offensive glass in that first half. I don't know how you slow him down.
The way to limit those offensive boards, it's just effort, guys. Whoever is guarding him has to get to position and beat him to the spot.
On the court right now for the Spurs. Filling the perimeter spots are Castle and Vassell. Josh Hart out there with Victor Wembanyama. And it's MP in at the 1. And GA, a lot of the best defensive teams in the league, have some stout zone looks they can go to. Where do those in a game come in handy?
I mean, often it's a way of challenging opponents to make perimeter shots, but also you want to show different looks just to kind of disrupt the rhythm of a team's offensive flow.
Now, Hart, after Jalen Green's three-pointer, they didn't go.
Well, MP sensed his opportunity and did not hold back on the drive.
Nets trail by 13. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Here's Butler. Hard earned by Butler.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the floor.
And Hart throws it down.
Out of the pick and roll, MP able to read and react.
The Nets are gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Here's Sorey. Rebounded by the Spurs.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Spurs working the ball around now. Hart with a screen on Green. MP passes to Hart. No good. Some solid defense from Butler. RJ, when you talk about Jimmy Butler, he is definitely a tone setter.
Yeah, Kevin, on the court and in the locker room, this man is tenacious. He lets you know exactly what he's thinking. Teams fear him, and sometimes his teammates do as well.
And here is MP following Jalen Green's 3. Hart, that's good.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Nets trail by 12. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. The lead now cut to single digits. Green's got 6 here in this quarter.
Yeah, that's 2 straight three-pointers they've allowed.
Here's MP, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on Nolan Traore.
This is NBA-level physicality, but MP has been prepared for it since his arrival.
First free throw is good. Richard, we see such an influx of foreign players. Any concern that American-born players will fall behind?
100%. We have to change our development. We have to change our approach to youth basketball because right now the Europeans, 1, hungrier, 2, they have a greater approach for skill and technique at an early age. Let's just say his subpar shooting is just one reason why they're trailing in this ball game.
Pass to Anunoby. 6 on the shot clock. MP with it. Now Green defending. It's stolen by Green. Here's Demon. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Demons got 10 points in the game.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
The drive by MP. Great D that time from Green.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
Pass to Kessler. Bender with a wide open look. And again, it's Brooklyn with the three.
In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Brooklyn making some changes. Armstrong comes in for Walker Kessler. And Bennett subbed in for Jalen Green. Ayton, he's checked in for the Spurs. Harper comes in for Stephon Castle. And a look now at the San Antonio Spurs' upcoming schedule. On Wednesday, they'll be facing Amen Thompson and the Los Angeles Lakers. And then
Los Angeles Lakers. A lot of winnable games for them, but you can't go into the stretch with that mentality. You have to focus on what's in front of you and smile.
he makes one of two that time.
And what I love about MP is work ethic. He's someone that wants to keep getting better and better.
And the shot is good. The Spurs lead has been cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from Bender. The Spurs have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. MP looking around. Here's Champagnie, and he gets the bucket. Champagnie's got 5.
Smart pass by MP. Great to see a young player making the right decisions with the ball.
Inside, and Bender throws it down.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Now, here's MP. He's got 11. Right side, Harper. Back to MP. Shot clock at 6. Here's Champagnie. The rebound by Bennett. Al Bender. He's got 15. To the wing on the left. Beyond the arc. The points coming in bunches as we wrap up the third quarter. It's been a good one. It's San Antonio up by 4. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Brooklyn. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this speed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's an unguardable pass.
Kessler's checked in, and we got a timeout here called by Jordy Fernandez. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, well, Jordy Fernandez was just reviewing the plan with his team. Coach wasn't very animated in this tight game, but asked this of his team. How bad do you want it? Right now, this is all about who wants it more. So go out there and take it, guys.
All right, Allie, thank you. Surratt is out there with Demon. And it's Green. Then there's Walker Kessler. And it's Butler in power forward. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn.
Didn't get to the line in the first half, but since the break, he's been in an attack mode. Great adjustment.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Brooklyn.
The name of the game in the modern NBA is making threes, spacing the court, and that's exactly what they are doing tonight.
And also, they are working the opposition from the mid-range, continuing to fire away with confidence from there.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Bender is checked in for Demon, and it's Traoré in for Surratt. Bender the pass to Kessler, and they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
And they are amped up right now. I mean, after trailing for so long and then trimming that margin, finally they take the lead.
And here's MP. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. Trailing by 2. Here's Hart. Oh, the layup finish off an excellent lead pass.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
That shot, no good.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
The growth of the cell has been so impressive, willing and ready to bury these important shots.
Brooklyn's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. And here's Bender. Kessler, screen on Castle. Finishes inside on the nice dish.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stop down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this one.
Yeah, count it.
Well, he might be young, but it's easy to see why they go to MP when they need a big-time bucket.
The Nets have gone 6 of 11 since the start of the fourth quarter. Now here's Bender. Castle covering. Kessler, screen on Castle. Now Kessler. Pocket pass to the paint. And he punches it home.
There is no chance that this game is tied up without his offensive firepower.
MP. Goaltending is going to be the call, so they get the basket there anyway.
Yeah, big call there on the goaltending. Just didn't get to it soon enough. Boy, that's a tough break.
Brooklyn trailing. Kessler, screen on Castle. He drops the first one, and that narrows the gap to 1. And he is unable to get the second one. The Spurs shooting extremely well, 62% on the night to this point.
And what you like about MP as a playmaker, he has great vision.
The Nets shooting 61%, showing all the indications of an offense that is locked in. Green outside. The three goes down.
Some players shrink when the pressure's on, but he lives for these moments.
MP outside. 56 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
Brooklyn's gotten off to a great start from three-point range in the final quarter. They're a perfect 3 of 3. And we got a timeout here called by Jordy Fernandez. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. Butler against Castle. Here's Green. Takes the 3. Wembanyama rips down the rebound. I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
Yeah, smart move.
So, guys, it comes down to this.
Time for your stars to shine.
And he commits the intentional foul.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
And an intentional foul right there.
Second personal foul. 15 foul.
Gets the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
All eyes on MP.
And so both free throws are good. And it's a 4-point ball game.
Wow, I tell you what, those free throws will give them some much-needed breathing room. 2-possession game now.
Timeout called the Nets. They're trailing by 4. Any ideas on strategy being discussed right now in that huddle?
Yeah, trying to get back in this thing. They need a score.
Yeah, it has to be fast. They got to take the first good look they get.
And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
He hits the first one, and that will put them up by 2. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 3-point game.
The last make was huge. Now, realistically, the worst-case scenario for them is OT.
Butler. It drops.
And it's obvious that Butler is a star in this league. An amazing performer. And this is the guy who lives for these moments.
He sinks the clutch free throw.
How fantastic was that? One mistake and the game's over, but he gets it done.
And so it's Mitch Johnson calling timeout. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. MP outside. Takes it inside. Green outside. Count it.
Guys are moving the ball, sharing it. It makes the game so much more fun. Both of the players.
And so it's Brooklyn who scrapes by.
Bullshit.
What a show they put on here at home tonight.